Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. Voice of the Cards? Whatever. I already forget. This name is weird. Okay, anyways, so, last time we went through the cave, fought some monsters, got screwed over by the Ivory Order people, and now we're traveling through the, what was it, the Bewildering Woods? So let's just look around. Figured I can squeak in one more video tonight. Just got home from work well, a while ago, but I've just been busy catching up on lunch. And I wanted to play more, but I want to stop so I can catch Critical Role tonight. That's how it goes. Campaign 3, Episode 2! Let's just have him... Actually, let's try... We just got this new ability, so let's just try it. Rolling Claw. Okay. About... No, lightning does not work on those. Take that one out. Okay, not a lot of damage, so they're pretty resistant. Okay, that hurt quite a bit. Burn it. Weak. Get out of here. We got the regeneration. We probably should give Mar some healing. Okay, carrying on. Just traveling until we find something cool is the goal.
Let's do this.
Maybe this will do more damage when it's not against. There we go. That was animated. Sorry. Got nothing to say. Yeah, what else is going on? While we're adventuring. Yeah, Critical Role Campaign 3. That's finally came out and it's super exciting. Got a weird team. Freshly cut grass is precious, and I will die for him. Anyways. Restorative potion, quality salve. I could ramble on about that for a while, but... Ooh, event.
Trees bearing very solid-looking nuts, whipped to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you.
Roll 4 or higher to avoid the danger. Okay. Hey, 4!
A bunch of nuts fly off from the trees, but you and your friends hightailed it out of there before any of them could hit you.
Must be coming down with incredible force. Okay, so, you know, crisis averted, I guess. Stella?
You have found the southern Stela.
Or Stela, right. Jeez, I completely forgot.
Off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
Okay, so we're south. What direction is west? Finally examine 3 remaining Stella. Sorry, Stella. Jesus. Event.
You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing, or perhaps birdsong.
What will you do? Find the singer, why not?
Drawn in by the voice, you head deeper into the forest, where you find a woman playing a stringed instrument.
Well, it's actually like a tree siren, a nymph. That would have been...
She laments, her fingers stopping on the strings. Hearing her sigh, you offer to help her with her song. Very well then. Please finish this verse, she responds, then begins to sing.
Okay. In a snow-covered town, I hear a voice. How do you continue the song? Oi, oi, oi! It's freaking cold. Q?
You imitate Mar's mule, but the woman just tilts her head to the side in confusion.
I didn't know. I was trying to just peek at it closely and...
You pity the poor soul for not comprehending the sheer cuteness of your dear. In the end, you gain nothing from the exchange and leave the woman to her song.
Oops. None of them sounded very good. Did I miss that chest? Windstay ring. Protects against wind. Cool. Initiative bonus. Oh, there's another Stela.
You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in.
Yeah, exactly.
Nevertheless, you give it a smack.
Frustration. Find the remaining two... Exciting examine two remaining Stela in the bewildering woods. Okay, so they just wanted you to backtrack. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, who should we give... She's pretty resistant to wind, but she also deserves... Her initiative's also really fast, but might as well just bounce it up. I'm just wondering if we would interact with her again.
The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows.
Was she here before? For some reason I don't remember her. Might as well go up north. An enemy appears. Appears! Okay, quite a lot to work with here. You know what? We're gonna burn... Yeah, let's get rid of that one. The mushroom's weak, so just take him out. Let's just ram that one. Okay. Well, okay. The crit still helped. If we're lucky with the slash, it might do enough to take him out. I think that crit was what we needed. Nice. Little Marniers need some recovery, so let's just give him some recovery. Okay, that didn't really do much. Hey, got most of it back. Okay. You filled the necessary requirements for the sapling tree ant. I really should read the cards because they're interesting. Enemy Pierce, okay. Just checking the corners.
Don't hold back.
You know what, let's try something. Let's try freeze on this. See if we get lucky to hold its attack. There we go. It's out of the way for right now. There we go. Good job, Mar. Yeah, that works. Stela.
You have found the northern Stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow.
Alright, so we have. Find and examine the last Stela. Okay. There we go. Chest. Jesus. 500 gold. A little payout. That works. Get that money. It's kind of why we're doing this, is the money. Maybe we'll just pick up enough gold along the way where we don't need to fight the dragon. Hear a beautiful melody. Okay, this again. Okay, now what do we... Try to get this right. In a snow-covered town, I hear a voice. It's freaking cold. Oi, oi, oi. I'm very tempted to go with the oi. The freaking cold seems like, at one hand, an obvious answer to be correct and incorrect.
You add a fiery shout to overcome the cold.
I didn't think so.
Taking your words as ridicule, the woman's eyes suddenly grow dark. How dare you insult my song? You will pay for this atrocity in blood, she exclaims, then attacks.
That's fine. We'll deal with this.
About the enemy.
Oh, she's just a normal-ass woman. Alright, I'll give you some cold. There we go. Rolling a lot of 10s. Well, sorry.
How pitiful I am, brought to my knees in these woods, defeated by savage adventurers. Ah, what an epic song that would be.
Alright, well then. A very pitiful reward. That was just sort of like, it was almost like not putting up with your nonsense.
Seemingly satisfied, the woman succumbs to slumber. You decide to part ways from this woman, hopefully never to meet again.
Alright, well, hopefully we run into that, so maybe the third option will finally work. Enemy appears.
Don't hold back.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Just burn it. Take it out. Almost. But then we can use Roundhouse and just... Hopefully it sweeps through and takes out the slime. There we go, just enough. We are just here enjoying the show. These two are the real powerhouses. Treasure chest found. Add 5 to target's defense for 3 turns. Okay. Protectorant. Whoop. Suppose we didn't need to do that. I just wanted to see everything flip. Okay, bunch of enemies. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of the fungus. We'll do a roundhouse. Didn't really need to move it. Not a lot. No, lightning is not effective. So let's do it to the weaker one. Crit. Do it. There we go.
That was lucky.
Indeed. And fire to take that out. It feels... There we go. It feels repetitive in what we're doing, and I suppose it is, but I'm still enjoying just kind of like, on one hand, curb stomping, and we'll just see if that changes. Stela.
You have found the Eastern Stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner. You have investigated all 4 of the Stela in the bewildering wood. You hear a sound, and it's not all that far away.
Alrighty. Explore the eastern edge of the bewildering wood. Oh hey, there's people. Check you out first. Hello.
The next stela is, you hear someone murmuring? It sounds like a man, but you can't really be sure in these woods.
You fulfill the necessary requirements to unlock the Woodlander man's flipside story. Okay. Didn't need to do much. How about you, Woodlander woman?
I need to hit the stela every
Irritated
single
woman.
time I want to go home. What a pain. The front woman sighs.
You filled the Woodlander woman's flip side. Okay. Well, they're off in this direction, so... No? Oh, I suppose go to the sign and see if it says anything. Oh, I was trying to move off it and then back onto it.
Don't hold back.
So if it freezes again, just so we can... There we go. Pretty lucky when it comes to the D10, not anything else. Ram it. And slash and shatter. Excessive! I probably could have done it alone without the freezing. Or, I suppose with the freezing if it... Never mind. Okay, so wait a second. So you got the 4 stela hidden deep in these woods. Okay, we did that. Do you...
You've already investigated this stela. If
Off in the
memory
west? Okay.
serves,
Sorry, I
you
read
heard
it
a
faster than he
sound
said
off
it.
to the west when you hit it. You've already investigated this stela. No matter how many times you retrace your steps in your head, it simply was not here when you arrived. Frankly, it's unsettling.
I'm trying to figure it out. Is it just... Just pull the eastern edge of the building wood. Okay. It said... Sorry, so I completely did everything wrong. Enemy appeared. We can just run, but at this point...
And fight.
You know what? Let's just... Okay, got lucky. That works too.
That was lucky.
I was gonna, you know, damage that, do the roundhouse, but we might as well just tackle this thing now.
Oh?
I'll recover most of that. Okay, so, making our way, sorry. There we go, level up. That's what I was waiting for. Defense, everything gone up by 1. Double proof, decrease wind, bolt damage by 5? Oh, no, okay. Or double proof. Okay, so that's, you know, a debuff, or a buff for her. I was like, why would we want to decrease the damage of our attack? No, why would I even think that's what they were trying to do? Oh, there we go, right up here. Jesus. Sorry, stupid boy.
You examine the stela. The message carved into the stela reads, "Play in tune with the forest." You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston.
Play the woodland flute? Yes, because what else would we do? I like how he says it.
Blow a handful of
Doot
pleasant
doot.
enough notes into the woodland flute. You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you.
All right.
A
Hey.
young woman appears before you. That was absolutely dreadful, she whinges.
All right.
A jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment.
Hello.
She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood.
All right, good for her.
By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side.
All right then.
What
Whoops.
luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated.
Eastward out of the fort. Okay, sorry, I accidentally skipped one.
But, she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first.
Take it from my dead hands. So then, how do you respond? Will you make her buy it? No, let's just give it.
You hand over the flute, firmly restating that she may have it on the condition she leads you out of the bewildering wood.
Try to be fair.
Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away.
Deeper into the more dangerous parts of the woods. It's not much better than how I was playing.
Playing is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing.
And she gave me
Ridis
grief.
makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through woodland, where she lives. It's that-a-way, Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you.
Okay. Is she gonna join the party, or is she just like... Impossibly, the path of the woodland has been hiding beyond the stela this whole time. There we go. Take the shortcut through the bewildering wood toward woodland. We shall do this! Away! Okay. There we go, that saves time. Crush it. Jeez, he's sick of him. Just barreled through it. Good job, Mar. Alright, there we go. Enter woodland. Yes. Let us do such a thing.
Welcome to woodland, Ridis says, gesturing out over the village. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest, she says, and makes her way home.
Okay, then. Retire to the Woodland Inn once you thoroughly explored Woodland. Okay, will do. I now realize why it's important to have like the carriage shops around, because then we can take this back to the other map without having to go through it all. Especially if we're slowed down by it. Okay. So, Ridis' house is over there. Item shop, game parlor, apothecary. I'm just looking. Another well. Let's talk to the NPCs first.
You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?
Well, water fanatic. You fulfilled the necessary requirements to unlock Mature Man's flipside story. Okay. There's gotta be something we gotta do with the wells. Or is it just like another landmark? Hello.
Welcome to the Forest Oasis. The man greets you warmly.
Okay. Whoop.
This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass.
I kill him and throw him in the woods. Everyone will find his body.
Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters. Perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause.
They're surrounded by wood. They have nowhere to go.
You learn that Ridis's family is mired in debt and living hand to mouth. And I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously.
Okay.
We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off.
Mind your own damn business, Mel. I want to hear some gossip. Okay, let's start at Ridis's house. Enter Woodland Ridis's house. Yes. Is it gonna have like its own dedicated map? Okay, sort of. Open door. Talk to Ridis first. Hello.
Ridis pores over a book while practicing on the woodland flute. She remains dreadful at it.
Need some money? I got money.
The instant you begin speaking, she nearly leaps out of her skin and hides the book. She somehow hadn't noticed you. I thought you were the debt collectors. You can't sneak up on me like that, she stammers, struggling to regain her composure.
Uh-huh. Okay, so parents maybe? Ooh. Hey there.
You take note of a woman who appears quite ill. As it turns out, she is none other than Ridis's mother. She is in no small amount of pain. Will you give her something to ease her suffering?
We must have something. We got a bunch of potions. I'm not sure. Sure, let's try the elixir. It's gotta be the most effective
The
thing.
item you've proffered has no effect on her illness. But I appreciate the thought, all the same, she says with a smile. Ridis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
Well, we tried. Just laying it out there. Okay, that's 3 of them.
She begins speaking of Ridis, who has been preparing the medicine that helps her get through the day. She blames her illness, and therefore herself, for making Ridis's life so difficult. The more she talks, the more her face drops.
Aw. I'll give you another potion. I got more. Okay, is it the same thing? Okay, just same thing again. Okay, well, I guess nothing we can do, or nothing they're allowing us to do. How much debt you got? I got money. Might as well check out the other spots. Two-stone Destructo Box. Add 5 wind damage to target takes for 3 turns. Okay. Check out the armor. Ravagers, that's new. Knight's armor. Dryad garb. It swaps out for... one less defense for more speed, but then again, she's also pretty fast already, so we don't really need that. Increased defense but lower speed. But if we swap out a ring, we can make up for that. But then again, that would make his initiative higher than Mel's. But if we then take... okay, sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's give our boy Mar some new claws. Because he deserves it. Yeah, let's... increase our defense. Might as well. Yeah, we'll give Mel the Dryad gear. Her defense is pretty high as well, so increasing her speed We got ring of protection, increased defense, and protects poison. That's a lot of money for that, though, so let's hold off. I could sell the extra armor pieces we got right now, but I'm holding on to stuff in case we got another random thing. So close to leveling up. Yeah, let's... I'm going to take the ring away. I like you, but I want my ring back. And we'll give it to him to make up for the speed debuff. Yeah, so that puts everything still about normal. Apothecary. Yeah, I want to stop at the game parlor, but yeah, I want to play a game, but also we have limited time, so I think we're just gonna stop at the inn, get healed up.
Been a while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge.
All these innkeepers are so nice.
The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood. I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you.
All right. What's gonna go wrong?
Takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables.
All right.
Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy.
Oh, come on, go dig in, Mar. Yep, there we go.
Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp. He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just-drank water arcing out onto the floor.
What a visual.
The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close.
Okay.
A scream pierces the silence.
Oh, boy.
Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins. The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street.
Well.
Riddis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
Well, to Riddis's house. Oh, God. Riddis! The hell?
My mother is still inside, Riddis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village.
Who drank all the well water? Follow Riddis to the well south of the woodland. Okay. Suppose we can't go in there.
Riddis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own.
Can you spare can you spare no one to help her? We can help. I'm just thinking, it's like, is there a reason we might want to choose? Okay, let's help.
You toss a nearby bucket into the well and haul it up by the rope. Rather, you attempt to, but thanks to Mar,
oh God,
a meal,
damn it!
Your strength fails you.
Really? I didn't even think about that. Can you spare no one, Mar?
Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant.
I should have thought of that. Oh no! Okay.
He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Ridis's house, as if to say,
Okay, thank
"Get
God.
me back there, quick."
Thank God. I thought it's just like, well, he drank all the water, now Ridis' mom is gonna burn alive. Make haste back to Ridis' house. Jump.
Quickly, put it out. You have to put it out, Ridis screams at Mar.
Oh.
Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well.
There we go.
The fire is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
The fight is on. Okay. Figured Mel would have the same problem we have. Oh my god. Oh, that thing is tough. Happenstance cards. Happenstance cards will trigger each turn during this battle. What? Add 2 fire damage dealt by allies and enemies. Okay. Happenstance can sometimes occur during a battle. You can see their effect with the X button. Okay. So, basically like random events during the fight. Okay, let's try to freeze that thing. Lazaga. There we go. Okay, weak to cold. Yeah, let's go with that lightning strike. I feel like this thing's gonna be resistant to fire, so I'm not even gonna use fire on it. I was kind of hoping it would do a little bit more, but that works too. Ram it. Alright, a good first turn, add 2 defense to all allies' defense. Okay. Freeze it again so it can't move, please. Please say this works. Yeah, just enough. This thing's not getting a chance. And I was worried. Why was I worried? Light it up. A little bit better. Critical hit now. Ooh! There we go! That should have done it. Yeah! And I was worried.
Congrats.
There we go. Lots of gold at least. Level up. Increasing your speed. So that all makes up for, you know, the thing we did. Wait. Oh no, okay. Mar leveled up as well. Yay, Mar. We did it.
The fiery beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mar's help. Ridis's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
The next day. Alright. So that was a little thing that happened. Interesting.
Light breaks on a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood.
And she says no. Speak with Ridis at her home in Woodland. Whoop. Go check in. I suppose we could talk to NPCs and see if anyone has anything else to say, but...
Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched.
No, check in with the mom first.
Ridis's mother tells you she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Ridis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill. You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you.
Okay. You've filled the necessary requirements to unlock Ridis's mother's flipside story. You know, before I talk to Ridis, I want to check that out. Sorry, I want to look at the other cards, and I've just been losing track, but I'm curious about this one specifically. Either through bad luck or too trusting a heart, Riz's mother has endured no shortage of hardship despite living in secluded woodland. You might think the repeating swindling would get her down, but that would require that she realizes she's been defrauded. Perhaps ignorance really is bliss. Aww. So it implies like every time she's been, despite how much she's been screwed over, she still sees good in people.
Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well...
reasons.
Despite the circumstances, you ask Ridis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock. Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave.
What reason will you give her? None of your business. We're looking for the dragon.
We are in search of the dragon.
Let's be honest.
Say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy.
And that's the hook.
Sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest. A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains.
Oh, really?
You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you seethe. At last, Ridis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
Ridis joins your party! Yeah! Okay. This feels like a temporary thing that will eventually be permanent. Maximum of 3 characters can participate in battle. Select party from setup menu. Set up your party? Yeah. So who are we gonna... I think we're gonna swap out Mar. I love my big boy, but I like my main character in Mel. Alright. So what can she do? Deal dark damage, inflict poison if 4 is greater, deal damage, deal 2 times damage. Okay. What's her equipment look like? Bow, dryad garb. Okay, so she wears basically the same stuff as Mel. Probably keep her with that. She's got a real fast initiative. Oh, but she can wear Mar's armor and such. But we don't have a new bow. Okay, good to know. So yeah, now we got Ridis on the team. Depart from the eastern side of the woodland and make your way through the bewildering wood. Okay, sounds like a plan. I think we're going to wrap up here for right now, and then... Actually, I wanted to talk to... No, real quick, back. Okay, I thought she would say something new. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up here for right now. I want to keep going, but I want to watch Critical Role, so I'm going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will head outside. We will take Ridis with us. I'm probably going to go to the game parlor and just do that off camera, just for the sake of time. But yeah, I will see if maybe we can get any new equipment for Ridis at the shop, in case that's been updated now. If not, we'll figure out what happens next time. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.